What up, GG603 back? Another YouTube video, and the day has finally arrived for the legend. Wait for it. Gary collection. We've been going through the Wizards of the Coast series, as you will, for PokéPower on this journey. But today is one we've talked about, waited for quite some time. Let's dive on into it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, exciting times, a legendary collection. Graded Firework Reverse Holo in every box. That alone is genuinely insane. Genuinely insane. So we're gonna do two of these guys today, of course. We're doing two because they're kind of like the Southern Island collection boxes. A little bit smaller, less packs, less to dive into, but let's get started. By the way, these are numbered for the record. We got number 98, barely on camera. Why didn't you do this, Jay? That would have made way more sense. Imagine me being logical. Unheard of. Truly unheard of. But let's get into it. We did already cut this guy open. Let's dive on in. Of course, we got all this wonderful packing. Keep everything nice and safe in there, but let's dive in. So I don't want to obviously look too much because I don't really know what is in here. All right, that appears to be our graded card. All right. Ooh, okay. You know, I kind of assumed we might get a banger pack, and we are indeed. We got some Fates Collide XY era here. Absolutely love that, ladies and gentlemen. My news, you get a little trash setup over here for all the junk. We got our junk card box down here as well. There's your code card. We give those away in every single video, so make sure you got that note about ding activated. 3 should be the tricks. It's XY era. Let's get into it. We've got a Dome Fossil Kabuto. We got Altaria Spirit Link, a Pokemon fan club. We got Spoink, Diglett, Larvitar, Carbink, Reverse Jigglypuff, and a Diglett with your Marowak. Sorry, that was a regular Jigglypuff. I don't know why I thought that was shiny at the angle I had it. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you why. That's certainly not shiny, sir. Certainly not shiny. So we've got a little kind of a mini pack of other packs. Looks like a card might have slid at the top here. That's a bummer. But of course, they do always include those, so we'll get into that in just 1 minute. But there is, it looks like, one other pack. So just the two, but that's all right. We got 151, the Japanese version. This was new at the time. I actually dug back into my emails. This was 2023 we ordered this, so this thing's been sitting for a bit, folks. I know, the self-control. Okay, I'm kind of getting my butt kicked. As is often the case with the Japanese packs, the packaging puts up a fight. There we go. I'm not sure if there's a trick. If there is, it's probably just the one. Let's check it out. All right, we got a little Charmeleon out the gate. Absolutely love that. We got a little Rhydon, Zubat, Electabuzz. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it so much. I don't know if I've ever seen this card, but I don't know. I've never seen that. That is a beautiful card, man. This Squirtle, absolutely incredible. So clearly, whatever card trick there was, I didn't do it. And then we've got a Kabuto Tops, my brain couldn't handle the way to say Kabutops correctly right there, and I do apologize for that. But man, what a Squirtle. We're gonna set that aside, make sure that's sleeved up afterwards. I don't have any sleeves on the desk here. Imagine such a world. Imagine. All right, let's get into the 5 singles. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna get some trainer cards and some basic stuff. Of course, I'm not expecting to see a firecracker in this stack here. Well, let's get to it. All right, we got a seal here, so you can see the Legendary Collection sticker, or the logo, I should say. I'm not really familiar with the set, probably could have done a little bit more research, but appears to be some older cards being brought back for this set. Absolutely love that. And we got a Sandshrew there as our 3 vintage singles. Nothing too crazy, kind of as expected. So it looks like we did not get a pack in there. Yet again, it is what it is, but man, you gotta think, statistically speaking, I either have the worst luck in the world or we're gonna get a pack at some point, right? And here we go, guys. As always, PSA, good sign. You know, these are, of course, the Firework Reverse Holos, so they all are gonna have some value. Of course, there's some we want more than others. We're looking for the Blastoise, the Charizard, the Pikachu, but box 1, let's see what we got. I'm nervous. Oh, an Electrode. Beautiful. 7 near mint. But my God, I've never seen these cards in person, and these things are absolutely incredible. Wow. Again, not necessarily the card I would have liked to see as our reverse. Certainly not, no offense to Electrode, not a big Electrode guy. But my God, look at that. That is unbelievable. We'll check that out a little bit more once we finish up the other box as well. But speaking of the other box, let's get into said other box. Again, we don't like to do cuts, edits. It might save you a little bit of time in theory, but I do kind of go in the camp of I don't want any shenanigans. I want to make sure you guys are seeing everything live in case if we do pull something insane, you know, we don't want it to be artificially inflated, as one might say. But let's get into it. Of course, once again, we've got the 151. By the way, this box number 175, it appears. 175, it appears. Well, hold on. Hold on, let's open these first. Not only does that feel a little heavy, it looks like there might be more. Dude, we got to get through these packs, but I swear to God, there might be something in there. Where would the Squirtle have been last time? Towards the front? I'm not gonna worry about a card trick. Let's get into it. We got a Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. We got a Horsey. Slowpoke living his best life. We got a nice Growlithe right there, pardon. Actually, I really like the Pokeballs on that. And then we've got a Dodrio, Primate, and a Lapras. Let's get in this XY Fates Collide. Hopefully I have a little bit better luck than last time. And then we're gonna get into this box. Man, dude, I'm a little anxious right now. I think there might be something in this box, guys. 3 for XY. I think I just grabbed multiple cards. I did. That's fine. That's fine. We're a little shook. We got a Servine, we got a Volibee, a Burmy, a Coughing Meow, Larvitar, and Carbink as a reverse with a Bronzong as our rare. Okay, y'all, let's get this stuff out of the way here. Again, it could absolutely be nothing. Could absolutely be nothing. Yeah, it was. Damn it. This just felt a little thicker. Hold on here, no. Hold on a minute. Holy shit. There's 2 cards in here. There's a CGC and a PSA. I have 2 thoughts. One, oh, I'm gonna be mad I threw all, oh God, that made such a mess. One, let's get into these singles. 2 thoughts. 1, sheer accident. Or 2, we have the chase. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay, we got a Nidoran. A little shaky. Oh, I love this Squirtle. That is one of my favorite cards of all time. Maybe my favorite card of all time. I'll be honest with you. And we got a Rapidash, rather dashing. Oh my God. Yeah, there undoubtedly there should not be 2 cards here. Now the other thought is the CGCs are really no. Even if it was a quote bad, they wouldn't put 2 in here. All right, let's do the CGC first. We might have either someone messed up or we have something unbelievable in front of us right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the deets here. So we have a regular Legendary Collection Jinx Mint 9. That would be, of course, why it's CGC, just a base card. But each box guarantees a firework. So that would mean that this oh, it's a freaking Ponyta? What? A near mint 8 Firecracker looks really cool. I don't know what just happened to us. I thought that was going to be, you know, like the Zard or like whatever the limited. I don't know why we got 2. Like, why is this one even in there? You know, I'm complaining about getting a free card. I understand that much. I just don't know why it's there. I'm a little bummed. I thought we were about to pull something crazy. Obviously the Ponyta and Electrode, 2 of the lowest end of the firework action here. They look beautiful. Beautiful looking cards. I'm curious on what happened here with this guy. What? Well, I mean, we got a free card, but the hunt continues for the sealed vintage goodness. beautiful, beautiful cards here. Not quite where we're after. Kind of took a bit of an L on this one today, to say the least. But the hunt continues for the sealed vintage pack. We only have a couple packs left. I mean, it's like what, Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge, maybe one more, and we're pretty much finished with the entire run of Wizard of the Coast. Some sets, multiple boxes, not a single sealed pack. We've pulled a couple decent cards, but I tell you what, I feel like I haven't even gotten like a big graded grail, you know. I mean, I've definitely got some really cool pulls from, but man, just luck ain't on JG's side with these things, you know. We're gonna keep trying though. One, because I have them already, right? Two, because I truly feel like at some point our luck has to turn around. But one last look as we get out of here. You got your Ponyta there, PSA, and you've got your Electrode, Acciones, and just a random Jinx. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Real roller coaster of emotions here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell ding activated, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Y'all been the best. Y'all been too sweet. Appreciate ya. Although I don't appreciate Jinx. Bye.